Hi, good evening. You're live with Rachel Gibson, Digital Psychic. It's like take 3 because I'm having difficulties with my Wi-Fi. Everything's fine now, so we can get on with things. Please do give me a like if you can see me and hear me. Facebook is building the audience for me, and I'm going to talk about some of the readings I did last night. Also, any questions and answers you have. Apologies if you did come on before, but for some reason my Wi-Fi was playing up, but it appears to be okay now. Hi Sophie. Just going to wait for the audience to build. Hi Leanne. Hi Jessica. Just waiting for everybody to come on. Please do share this. You do get the opportunity of having a reading with me. I did the lady from last night and wow, it was really, really amazing. She was really happy. Hi Collier. Hi Beth. Hi Leanne. Just going to wait for the audience to build. Hi Danny. So yeah, last night, I don't know if you remember, but a gentleman come through and it was a Nancy, and they were asking me, like they were showing me the eyebrow, like this. Well, anyway, she spoke to her sister in the USA in, I think it was is it Ohio, and couldn't believe what they had been told. They were absolutely flabbergasted. Done lots of reading, lots of validations today. Jessica saying, I had a dream the other day of someone that passed away. Can you tell me what they were trying to say or show me? Because you weren't understanding. I think when you get visits and dreams and stuff like that, it's basically they come to give you guidance. So what they would have been trying to do is comfort you over a decision that you are trying to make at this present time. So that's what I'm getting with that. Judy Lewis, hi hun, it's back on now. Lovely to see you. Do you feel any of my loved ones around? I'm getting the name Jordan associated with you, sweetie. If you can clarify, because I've got a lady in spirit, Jordan. What I'm also sensing around that is a lady who passed of cancer. That's what I was getting with that, but it's like also connected to somebody on the plane. I think the person on the plane is called Jordan. Hi Kelly Marie Wilson. Hiya. Hi Tracy Hayden. Evening. Oh, Jenna Jones, could you let me know if I had anyone with me at my appointment today? I sensed you did have someone at your appointment. Was it a lady around you? That's what I'm sensing. I believe it was your mother. That's what I sensed around you, sweetie, and I hope everything went well at your appointment today. She will visit you quite a lot, and she does sit with you quite a lot, as you would have with her. So that is what I'm getting. Hi everybody, so it's been really wonderful. Last night's validations were absolutely incredible. I was really shocked at some of the feedback I got, which was really lovely. Hi Rosemary, how are you? Hope everybody is well. Hi, is that Tiana Leach? Hello Rachel, any guidance for me please? Thank you. I seek with you, I'm sort of seeing with you that you're seeking something like guidance and direction. What I advise to you is that you actually look within yourself, trust your intuition, and everything will be fine. That's what we must do. We must trust our intuition. I'm just going to go through these. Hi Rhonda. Rhonda, I'm getting a male around you. I'm also sensing a male who smoked. I'm also getting lung condition. I'm also sensing the name Bill. That's what I've got around you. So it'd be good if you could let me know. And thanks for all the love hearts. Love the love hearts. You're so cute. Just going to wait for some of your comments to come through. It'd be good if you can get back to me and let me know what I pick up, because I've got a lot of validation. Hi husband, he is joined. Hi Beth. Hi husband. Hi Laura Lynn, loving the pink hearts. Oh, isn't that lovely? Rhonda, yes, Bill was for you. Someone's asked me, will I get the job I want? Oh, Nancy Moreland was really happy. Here she is. Hi, girl. Hi, everyone. This lady is the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you for all you do. No, thank you all for coming on and sharing, and thank you for sharing, Nancy. You really, really enjoyed your message last night. I think that gave you and Mum some confirmation, which is really, really nice. That's what it is about. It's about bridging those gaps and getting closure. That's what I believe in. But I've had some lovely, lovely readings today, and it was just wonderful to talk to some people. I spoke to a lady on the phone who won a reading, so if you do share, you do get the opportunity to have a 45-minute reading. I did that via the telephone, and she was just in tears. She was quite upset and stuff afterwards, very emotional. We connected her to her dad, her gran, and ancestry, and babies in heaven. It was just amazing, so that was really lovely. Hello from Jersey. Can you give me a word on my new fiance and myself? Well, I think at the end of the day, you've got a lovely, healthy relationship, and I think everything's going to be perfectly fine. And I sense in the future you're considering like marriage, but you're going to like want something quite unusual. I don't sense it's going to be like a traditional wedding, but that's what you're planning at the moment. That's what I sense with you. Oh, Barbara said, hi, really enjoyed our chat today, and thank you so much. Barbara, you're so welcome, sweetie. Nancy said, it's a wonderful blessing to us all, priceless. Thank you, Nancy. Jacqueline says, how is my mum? Blessed, yes, very well, darling. I sense that she's around a male in spirit. I'm also getting the name Joan given to me. Darling Beth, you said, would love to hear from my loved ones recently. You had a miscarriage. I'm wondering if my baby is now with my loved ones. A lot of people ask this question about miscarriages because they think like, you know, where does our babies go? They go to the realm and they go to a children's sphere, and they're very much loved and very much looked after by our loved ones, but they are also looked after by angels, and they will grow in the realm. Not all of them do. Not all of them do, but the majority of them do grow. So it's wonderful, and yeah, they're well looked after. So I wouldn't worry. They'll be around you, and please look out for little white feathers, especially with babies, because they love to drop those. Yeah, Rianne, Nan's around you, sweetheart. Oh, Laura, good luck with your interview. I'm not picking anything up about that, but gosh, I've got my fingers crossed, and I'm sure Brother will as well. So hopefully, you know, you do really, really well. I'm sure you will. Jamie Moggs asking anything on my career. I always say believe in yourself, and I'm sure everything will fruition. It's all about belief. It does take me a little while to warm up, I will warn you. So what happens is I start building the connections. It takes a little time for them to start channeling in, but I do sense, I'm already sensing things, so that's good. It's because I've been really, really busy today. And you're very welcome, Laura. So wait for these questions. Thank you, Laura Buckwell, for sharing. Oh, hiya, Andrew Locke. You've asked about your future. Your dad is a lovely, lovely soul who came through to me, and he is advising that you concentrate on that idea that you have, and it will happen. He says, don't expect miracles at first, but trust in your path, trust in yourself, trust in guidance, and it'll all happen. So I'm just waiting for these. Hello, Hannah, anything for me, please? It's RM Doherty. Hi there. I'm sensing like a youngish male around you. I'm getting the name Stephen. I'm feeling quite sick. I'm seeing a flag. I'm not sure why. I'm sensing a flag, a possible USA flag, because it's got stars. I'm seeing stars. I'm seeing that when someone passed, someone said he went to the stars. That's what I'm getting. And you're very welcome, Andrew. Rhonda's asking Bill, what is his message? He was sending love, darling, love to you. Hello, Vanessa Bunch, my dear old friend from school. How are you, Vanessa? I hope you're really well, sweetie, and I hope Michelle's well, and Tony. Hi, Pamela. Is Grandpa Rock or Grandpa George around as a guide? Yes, I do sense that with you. I definitely sense that with you, Pamela. And Pastor Clayton, did you send the message on to Mum? So please do let me know. So RM Dorothy said not even close. Okay, that's fine. If you can PM me, that would be really, really good. All good, hun. Oh, that's lovely, Vanessa. I used to kick Vanessa out of bed, didn't I, Ness? Oh, sorry, someone was on my phone. Oh, that's all right, RM. Oh, yes, she's with me now. Hi to Pamela's mum. Hope you're okay. Pastor Clayton was sending his love to you. Just gonna wait for these comments to come up. I'll PM you, hun. Yes, please do that, sweetheart. She's so excited to hear from him. Yeah, because they were like so friends, like really, really close. That's what I was getting, that they were quite close. So, yeah. Oh, Debbie, so my mum passed a few days ago. Could you please tell me if she's near me? Debbie, I do sense that she's near you. I'm also sensing that you're making preparations. And she will be around you for quite a while. I sense that she's quite peaceful. I don't sense there's any unfinished business. I am getting headaches in my eyes. I'm not like quite seeing properly. It's almost like I'm getting something wrong with my vision. I don't know what that is, but I'm sensing something wrong with vision with that lady. Just gonna wait for the comments to come up. My connection is slightly weak, so I don't know what that's about. Just gonna get comfortable so I can channel in a little bit better. Come on, messages, come up. Oh, Pamela, tell Mum she's really, really welcome, and I hope she's really well. Hi, Jen Bright. Oh, she said hugs to both of you. Well, Pastor Clayton was talking about flood reliefs, and he was talking about like candles around a circle and stuff like that. And he's such a lovely character. He was very, very like noble, but he would share all his knowledge in the village. He loved being around the village, so that's what I got. And he really, really sort of loved you, missed you. Very cuddly sort of character. That's what I get with him. Sorry if I can't say hi to everybody. I'm going through these. Sharon, sweetheart, you said, do you see my crisis being over soon, and will I succeed? I'm sensing that the situation is quite financial, and I'm also sensing lots of turbulence in the past. I believe that things will move on. I think that you're seeking light, so it should be fine. Gemma Holgate, sweetheart. You said that you wish you could sign language, but never mind. It's okay, sweetie. What I'm actually going to do, because I do understand that there's people out there that have to communicate in different ways, what I'm going to do is send over a message. I'm also going to do video linkages as well and stuff like that, because I think it's really, really important to reach to everybody, because that's what we're here for, and you know, for equality purposes and all sorts of things like that. Gemma, what I'm sensing with you is that you're trying to communicate with a person that you've lost, and it was a dear person to you, extremely close person. I'm sensing, I don't know why I'm getting this image, but like a butterfly dress. I don't know why I'm seeing this. And I'm also sensing dolls, and I'm sensing a house, and it's white, and it's got sort of like trellises on the outside, almost like, you know, like plants going downwards. That's what I was getting. I'm also getting like a massive garden, and it's somebody who would have loved to have been in this garden. It could have been a place that you visited. That's what I'm getting with you, sweet. Please do let me know though. So please do get back to me if you can. Thank you. Daniel, not you said, do you sense anybody around me? My nephew's stillborn, and although I never met him, I miss him very much. Sweetie, with that, what I was getting, you've lost a granddad. I was sensing a granddad. It could have been a great granddad. And wow, yes, he is showing me a tentative with a baby. So that is a sign that there is a baby around you. And it's fine, sweetie. I wouldn't worry. They're very well, and they send their love to you. And I know that it's been really traumatic for you. That's what I'm sensing. And you know, you've been crying and seeking and stuff like that, but please do look out for signs, because there's always signs that people do give. And it's like with that lady who come on before, the butterfly dress, it's something, butterflies, it's like a sign. That's what I was getting. So that might be why they're showing me a butterfly dress. They do come sometimes like that, butterflies. Right, I need to channel in here because I've got a message for somebody. I don't know who it is. It's somebody here, and it's somebody who lost somebody, and this person passed when they were young. It is a male. I'm sensing drink and drugs, and I'm sensing a traumatic time. He didn't really want to go, and he wanted to say, I love you, love you. He's really, really trying to get this message across. I'm also getting an associated name, Dean. That's what I'm getting, Dean. It's very, very clear. Hi Kylie, you're new here. Hi sweetie. Carrie Ann was drunk. Oh, what's that to do with? Emma TB Queen, this message is for me. Emma T, he's saying he loves you. Who's Dean? Emma T, because he came to me quite clearly. He died young. Drink, lots of drink. Very confused. Didn't really, really want to do it. That's what I'm getting. And you said the message is for you. Who is Dean? Just so that I can validate it. Sometimes it can fit a couple of people. And what I don't do is just go, okay, that's validation. Brilliant, I'm fab and all of that. That's not what it's about. It's actually about connecting you with your loved ones. And I need to confirm, no, I must have been wrong. My boyfriend. So that's fine, because that's what she said. There might be someone else out there, young. I've got a Dean, drink and drugs. He drank, he did something, and that's how he died. Emma T, before I dismiss him, sweetie, what I would ask is if he actually knew someone of that name, because sometimes they bring in names associated. I'm sure you would have known though. But that's what I'm getting. This person who's come through. And see, because Tesha Hartney said it sounded familiar to her until I said Dean. So it's really, really important, because Dean was the name I was given, and it was very clear. Now, when it comes through clear, it's normally not associated. It could be, but I would have to give other information to 100% to make sure that was correct information, and I would have asked you to PM me to validate that. That is the name I was given. I don't go against the name I was given because it is given to me by Spirit. But thank you, and bless you all. It's really, really difficult to lose anybody, especially in those tragic situations. Your loved ones will be around you regardless, and sometimes you wonder if they've passed over properly and stuff like that. What happens when the soul is damaged by the earth plane is it goes into recovery, and the soul is looked after by angelic beings. So all of our loved ones are safe and sound, but sometimes it is nice to get that closure. So I did give that name Dean. I gave specific information, and I know there is somebody watching who knows this person. I know 100% there's somebody watching who knows this person. They might want to contact me privately, because some of the clients and audiences out there prefer to sometimes come through to me on their own, and I perfectly understand that and respect that, because not everybody likes to share information, especially when it's so sensitive. So, excuse me, we'll wait and see. Christy McClartley, you said I need to tell her I miss her. Oh, sweetie. Hi, Carrie, you said my husband passed away from drinking. I sensed with this lad he was quite young. If you could let me know sort of what age, I'd say in his 20s, young 20s, Dean he was called. And someone, Nikki, said my cousin was young, drank and drugged and died. See how many people that would have fitted? Like, I don't know if you've watched other psychics, but they do that. They go, that, yeah, that's you, right? Good psychics, and there are good psychics out there, wouldn't give you, yes, that's you, straight away. It needs to be validated, and what I mean by that is we need to know the specifics. When I do one-to-one readings, I'm far more specific. I gave a lad who come through the other night, he was watching, and he said, yes, I spoke to him, I gave him the information I give, like you never walk alone, I will give clothing, I'll give favourite football team, I will give names, I will give every tiny bit of information to make sure that 100% that person is who I'm going to get closure for, because it wouldn't be fair else. Namset Jones, hiya. With you, I'm getting India, I'm getting a small gentleman, I'm getting quite a wise character. Oh, what was that? It was almost like someone touched me then. Oh, anyway. So, yeah, that's what I was sensing, sweetie, around that. And that's the area I'm getting. I'm getting like overseas. Someone quite bossy as well, and I also think unfinished business. That's what I'm getting around that. Bobby said he overdosed and went to prison for drugs. Nikki's asking, wondering if he died alone. Nikki, can you give me a name or who this person actually is that you want me to connect to, please? No, one named Dean. Maybe there was a Dean with him. Well, Nikki, before it's dismissed, because I don't dismiss any information, if you could find that out and PM me, that would be fabulous, because then I'm able to give closure. Hi, Leanne Ryder. I'm in Australia and have just finished night shift. Wondering if you have any message for me before I fall asleep, like I did yesterday. I just get a male figure around you, and he's quite tall, in his 50s. That's what I'm sensing around you. That's what I'm getting at the moment. So let me know, and what we can do is channel that more. Someone said, Shalette Portal Palmer, my dad took his life. Is he around me? Shalette, sweetie. I sensed someone around you, but I sensed somebody else around as well. So this person would be in spirit with somebody else. That's what I'm getting with you, sweetheart. I'm also getting an associated name, John, with that. John. I'm also sensing like my neck area. That's what I'm getting, neck area. Please let me know though. Thank you. Someone said you just get a little bit lightheaded. Oh, bless you, sweetheart. Oh. Right, everybody, if you share this, you do have the opportunity of having a 45-minute reading with me. What's really good about that is I can really give in-depth information, so it's really, really important that we do that. Also, you can PM me at the Digital Psychic page. Please like the page and also share the page and invite people so that we can share all our love and energy out there and gather everybody collectively. Because what we're going to do is set up a website as well where you can gain support from other people. Leon said, do you know a Dean, but he's living, but he was in his 20s. It was drink and drug related. It was very specific. I'm just reading up for your messages. I had many people message me and say that they dream about him and he talks to me, but he can't come to me because my grief is clouding. Yes, Emity, that's what happens as well. What happens is we put blockages in the way. I don't know if any of you do that out there, but sometimes even for psychics it can be quite hard to pass clear information over if people are blocking people away. So what is really, really important is to keep an open mind about things and rest and just let it come to you. Don't push it. Let things happen naturally. I'm gonna wait for your comments. Casey, darling, did you have anyone around you that committed suicide? That's what I'm asking you because I'm sensing a male in spirit around you. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a male around you. Please let me know. Oh, Diane, hi. Will your move, what was that? Will my move to Europe be successful? Yes, I sense that would be a really, really good move for you. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful trip away. But I'm sure it will be. Emity, you're very welcome. Just going to wait for the messages to go up. But everybody, thank you for sharing. That gives you the opportunity of having a 45-minute reading with me. Hi Tessa, anything for me? I'm seeing a lady around you, sweetie. I'm getting the name also like Lynn around you. Could be someone associated. I'm sensing that you can actually sense this person around you and she would leave like a real smell of perfume. A lady who would have, like the way she looked and had her nails done and stuff like that. But like a really loving spirit around you. Casey said, would that be my baby's brother Brandon and Daniel that's around me? They died at birth. I'm sensing you have got spirits around you, sweetheart. I also sense there was like someone that you knew who had committed suicide. Can you please let me know if that's correct? Maddie, you're asking if you're being haunted. Why do you ask that? And someone also said, how do you know if you have a negative spirit attachment, Andrew Locke? I don't ever get anything like that. I always get light. I have heard of people having negative spirits around them and stuff like that. But what I tend to think it is from personal energy. Sometimes when you go into a house and you can sense like bad auras in there and stuff like that, I always think it's associated to the lowest vibration, because earth is the lowest form of vibration. So I believe that's what it's from. I don't really believe it's from the spirits themselves. Casey, you're very welcome, sweet. It's somebody, Casey, that I think he was drawn to the name Casey. That's what I was getting. So it could be somebody out there called Casey. That's what I'm getting. Could you please share this? Because I do know that there is somebody who knows these spirits. And sometimes they come in, like, I sometimes get all Ireland, all Scotland. Sometimes I can have, like, suicides a lot. I'm getting quite a lot of suicides tonight. So, Matty, I feel a lot of bad energy and see a lot of negative figures in my house at work. Only when I'm by myself, I felt hands on me and such. Have you tried using sage? I don't know if you've seen me before, but sage is really, really good to get rid of any bad energies. That would be really, really good. It will cleanse everything around you. That's what I suggest you to do. Sage. It's wonderful, it's magical, and apparently it can even draw like so much positivity that it can improve finances. Amazing. Couple of pound off eBay. Amazing. So that then we can get rid of these negative spirits or entities or anything. Hi Casey, you said you're from Ireland? Oh, brilliant. I've got someone Irish coming in. And so who's it you're looking for, sweetie? You're looking for your nanny. If this is your nan coming through, she would have been really short. Quite a funny character, very, very bubbly. I also get the name, is it Liam? But that could be someone else around you. But that's what I was getting. She's quite a shortish lady, quite bubbly. That's what I was getting around you, sweetie. Please let me know. Thank you. Oh, Megan, darling, you said my uncle committed suicide and some of your friends. That's really, really horrible to hear. I'm really, really sad to hear that. We did have a guy come through earlier called Dean in his 20s, and he's searching for a loved one. It would be through, because what happens is I don't have spirits coming to me during the day going, Rachel, blah, blah, blah. I don't get any of that. It's because you're connecting to me, so it is in connection to you, because I don't know anyone like that myself. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Jessica. And I'm really sorry if I can't reach everybody. Hi from Farmington, NM, USA. Any special words for my brother might have for my family? Hi, Alicia Allison. I'm sensing quite a tall guy. I'm sensing dark hair. I'm sensing that he had a suit on. I'm sensing like an office environment. I'm also sensing like a long road that he travelled. I'm getting like a really, really long road. And he is sending his love, whoever this man is. So please, yes, dear. Nico Thomas commented about Dean. Oh, I haven't seen that comment. The problem is it just flows up so quickly and I'm missing the comments. Facebook, slow down. Yes. So that was Nicola Thomas commented about Dean. See, this is what I'm saying. What happens is you are connecting to me. I'm just like, how can I describe it? You know, the frequency, the transmitters from radio and televisions and stuff like that. Oh, Alicia said, awesome, thank you. Must have been validated. Was that validation? We love validation. And it's like a transmitter of information. They're just using me as a messaging service. So it goes, connect. It's like you don't see the internet. You don't see the frequencies. But that's what happens. It's just frequency. So what I've learned to do is just absorb it. I'm like a sponge. And then I just go, I give it out to you. It's just so that you've got a little bit of explanation how it's done. Hi, Caroline. Hello from Canada. Any messages for my husband from his mum who has passed? Thank you. Sweetheart, what I'm sensing with that is a gentle, like proper gentleman, very quiet, very loving, caring. I'm getting this with him, something to do with hands. Is that money? I'm getting something with hands. He is sending his love. He would have been there when she passed, and he would have waited for her. I'm just going to read through your comments. Casey, my name is Eileen. Dinnan. Any one of my truckers, is any one of my trucker friend Ross around? Can you please let me know? I'm sensing he is around you, but I'm also sensing it was quite a tragic thing with him. Was it a car accident, sweet? Like an accident, I'm sensing. Someone quite youngish, accident. I'm getting an accident all the time with him. I'm just gonna wait for these comments to come through. Thank you, everybody. You're very welcome. Caroline, did you recognise that? Please give me a thumbs up if you recognised it. It'd be really, really good just to get a little bit of validation going. But I'm sure you did, because the spirits are never wrong. Jordan Davies, sweetheart, you're asking anything for me. Jordan, what I'm sensing with you is a lady with longish brown hair. I'm sensing you sat with her in a hospital environment. You held her hand. That's what I'm getting with you. She's sending her love, whoever this lady is. I'm getting quite a bad headache. Is the video stopping for anybody? Someone said here, was telling my mum about the information and message you give the other night. She's not really a believer, but was blown away. Thanks again. Yeah, that was when Samuel came through to me and he was asking about his brother. I got a cut on the nose and I was going like this. That information was given to him. What I have asked you, because there's skeptics watching as they do, is that nobody gives me any information, because actually what I do is I don't need that information. You always get skeptics who think, well, you know, you're code reading or you've got investigators. I've had that one. Investigators watching Facebook. No earpieces in, I'm afraid. So there you go. It is just done purely out of energy and love. And I was talking as well about this the other day, about skeptics and scientists don't believe in the basic of science, because the vibrations and frequencies on Earth is just matter. When I'm communicating with people, I am just transmitting energy and memory. And it's just simply pure matter. And so to believe, to even contemplate that the soul doesn't exist and live on forever, and that people cannot give loving messages from a realm and not believe in angels, to me is denying the basics of science. You had, like, was it Tesla and people like that? He would have given free energy. He was psychic. He knew that technology would take over the world, but we've wasted energy, we've wasted resources, we're wasting time. So skeptics, I would go and ask why, especially scientists, why you cannot believe in the basics of universal law. And love to you, all skeptics. Because I think really it's because I understand that people need evidence. I perfectly understand that. But what I don't understand is why they don't understand the basics of science. That we are born and then our soul lives and our soul moves on. And all people want is that comfort and reassurance that their loved ones are safe, that they're well, that one day they're going to see them in a safe place in heaven. But skeptics just go, oh no, when you're dead, you're dead. Okay then. Really. So that's all I've got to say on that bit, because I will go on one. So like Kay here, this is perfect. Anything on me, right? I'm able to go, okay, Kay, she's given me no information, right? So I don't know if it's mum, I don't know if it's lady, I don't know if it's granddad, any skeptics watching. What I'm going to say to Kay is that she's had a real struggle to get over a loss that was very close to her. I'm also sensing somebody overseas. I'm also sensing fishing, and I'm sensing that it was a father figure that she lost. I'm also sensing that this father figure had a like a chest, something to do with his chest, almost like an infection of the chest. That's what I'm getting with you, sweetie. And they send them there. Jordan Davies said, oh my God, thank you. So all Jordan asked me was anything for me. And I said, I've got a lady, she had long hair. She was in a hospital and Jordan came there and somebody held her hand. I could give a hell of a lot of information, and anybody who's had a personal one-to-one reading with me will know I can give in-depth information. I can literally take someone right through their past and actually get all their families together. And Jessica, sweetie, so love there to you, sweetheart Jordan. Jessica is saying, my soul is tired. Oh, sweetheart, why is that? You need to rejuvenate. It might be good, sweetheart, to have some mediation and stuff like that. That would be really, really good for you. Also to light candles and things like that. So I'm just going to wait for your comments to come up. I'm just going to rejuvenate myself a little bit. So Kesley Lynn Newborough says, anything for me? Hi Kelsey. I'm sensing, sweetheart, you've got a young female around you. It might have been a friend that passed over. She's sending you lots of love and kisses. I'm also sensing that you might have squabbled over clothing. That's what I'm getting with you. Please do let me know. Get through your messages. Daniette said, why do you pick on some people but not others? Do you need to be more open? Daniette, the thing with that, sweetheart, is it's really, really dependent. So if someone's coming through, the spirits are queuing up. It literally is like a queuing system. And they've already planned who's coming through. It's like you've connected, you've decided that you're going to come on here. They already will know. And what happens is they queue. So what happens is I will pick up on some people, but not everybody. And it is purely as well because my energy will not be able to like give out lots and lots and lots of information to like hundreds of people, because I get sometimes like 9k views. That's 9k people. So I go through about 2,000 comments, 2,000 people I'm not going to be able to reach. But what I do as well is not just give out loved ones. What I believe I should do is also give out guidance, help, you know, stuff about negative Ghost, it all helps everybody, spreading love and light, it all helps everybody. So even if I don't manage to reach every single person, what I try to do is give out positive vibes, because I can do that, I'm capable of doing that. But in hope that I can just reassure everybody that even though I'm not connecting you to everybody, it's not me that holds that memory, it's not me that has that knowledge, it's only you. You know your loved one better than anybody, so it's only you that knows that. And what I've been helping people with as well is trying to gain some knowledge of how they can become psychic, and because we are all psychic. I don't sit here thinking, oh, I'm so special, I've got an amazing gift, I'm wonderful, blah, 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 or anything like that. What I'm trying to do is teach and raise the vibration on earth so that we're all connecting to our loved ones. I just feel like it's my job to do that. I've been given that job, and I haven't had any money for doing that. So that's my time, my energy, my resources, things like that. And I'm not here to explain myself. I'm here to give loving messages. So it's the last time that I'm ever going to explain anything to anybody out there. Because else I'm not going to answer everybody's questions. It's not fair. So I will answer that because that's my last say on it. I'm never going to talk about it again. Hi Cheryl, because I'm not here for me, I'm there for them. Elfie Streamer was at 1 o'clock today in Germany, and messages from her. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, did everyone have a lovely time? She said, I'm sensing it was really, really beautiful, and there was tears, laughter, and all sorts of things. And oh, she's such an angel. She'd have been so happy. And I sense that she's now passed. She will be at rest. She might hang around a little bit, but she will be like totally peacefully sleeping, because they do that sometimes. They sort of linger around, but it's only part of them that lingers. Daniette, sweetie. Oh, by the way, it wasn't your question, right? I was trying to answer your question in terms of about being open and stuff like that. And you're asking the question, do you need to be more open to get loved ones? The reason why I was talking about that is because I've seen something else prior to that coming up, so it wasn't, Anyway, with that question about you being more open, it can be a case sometimes of people putting blockages in the way, right? So sometimes I'll be doing a reading. This is very rare for me. But I'll be doing a reading and people are sat there going, okay, right? And it's almost like they're denying the information, and then they'll come back later and they'll be like, oh, I was just shutting it all off. Oh my gosh, that was all so true. And that's what happens sometimes. So yeah, we can do that. We can put blockages in the way. But it'll happen naturally. Don't force it. They will come through. You can PM me, by the way. Please PM me. Go to Digital Psychic page and I'm gonna do a free reading for you. Sometimes I do offer that. And what I mean by free reading is I'm not charging at the moment. I'm setting up prospective clients for the future, but at the moment I'm just doing live, and then I'm giving readings here and there. And I'm being really cheeky with myself because I'm giving so much time and energy to it. But it's wonderful because I learned so many beautiful stories. And I've got Naomi Terran. When a loved one passes, is there life after death? What happens? Where do they go? Right, good question. So when a loved one passes, what happens is, it's almost like, can you imagine a tunnel? Like a really pretty tunnel with lots and lots of different colours. I don't know if anybody out there's had migraines before, and you get auras. So it's a bit like that, like a tunnel. And then what happens is part of the soul will linger around, and then they can see around. And then what happens is the soul literally goes through a tunnel and it gets back to their higher self. We've all got a higher self. Our little self travels into our bodies when we are born, and then we're born. Now, say things like suicides, any unfinished business, things where people are still unhappy, maybe when people have been murdered, anything like that, what happens is they go to what we call, if I just use this as an example, they go to a vibration, they go to a level. That is the lowest vibration. We've got Earth, it's a low vibration, and high vibration. It's dependent on how we are, how we're affecting things, how we affect animals and stuff like that. We can get a higher frequency on Earth. Then we go to the next level, that's where they go. And those ones I was talking about, suicides and stuff like that, they can go into a place like a recovery. So their soul needs to be recovered from hard experiences on Earth. Most souls will go to recovery, right? But ones that stay there longer are normally unfinished business. Then what happens is they go up levels, and because the frequency and the vibrations change, and then the top level is like heaven. But I don't know if you ever heard of like earth angels and stuff like that. And people that do really good on Earth and stuff, they go up the levels. That's what happens. It's a, you know, like a computer game. You know, you're playing your game, and then you're on your first level, and then you go to your next level, and then you're into your next level. It's just like that. Do they go with their loved ones that deceased? Naomi has asked. Sweetie, what happens is they all get reunited. They will all be reunited, but they might not stay together. Some people actually re-travel back. So you might leave and then choose to come back, but it's choice, and it's choice made with angels. So everybody has an angel. So we've got Janine here, my daughter sees deceased people at our home, wondering what these souls need. Right, if they're not bothering you, or if they're not bothering your daughter, what sometimes they need is light. So if you light a candle in each room, say, I'm going to help you go to the light, that can help. Sometimes if they start being mischievous, what we might need to do is bring in spiritualist people and say vicars and stuff like that, who can enable them to pass over. I hope that helps. This is what I like to do. I also like to share knowledge, but I am going to start channeling, listen to some of your questions and seeing if we can connect your loved ones. I'll wait for the comments to scroll up. Don't forget, if you do share this, you will get a 45-minute reading with me, free, and I'll randomly pick somebody, and that will be tomorrow that will give that reading. Facebook, why aren't you moving it up? I'll have to do it myself. Oh, Gaynor, you said you've been told you're an earth angel. I can see that, Gaynor, that you're an earth angel. There's loads of earth angels. I had a lad I was talking to earlier, he's so sweet, and we were doing a reading, and I was sensing so many around him, and he worked in a cemetery, and honestly, he's such an earth angel. And he had a call, I believe he's had a call in, and those call-ins, what I mean by that is like to do work, to spread love, to spread light, to spread happiness, because that's what earth angels do. That's the purpose of earth angels, is to spread the light and love, and to remind everybody that we're all going to be reconnected. And it doesn't matter what religion that is, because it's unbiased. There is no condition. There is no, it's like internal love, like a mother's love and stuff like that. But what we have to do is really change the vibration on Earth. Because what happens is we're making animal slaves, we're hurting one another, we're causing tremendous things that has an impact, and it affects the lower vibrations. It actually makes it not peaceful. What we need to do is like literally spend a lot of time with Mother Nature, and you'll start understanding exactly how our soul works. And all the greats, like Michael Jackson, for instance, all the like vegetarians, Princess Diana, Martin Luther King, John Lennon, all of those greats all had commonalities. They all did really good things on Earth. Some may argue some of them didn't, but the tale is the legends did do lots of good things on Earth, and they would have brought higher vibrations to Earth. And it's funny, isn't it, how every single one of them had a tragedy. But it's because their memory become greater, And they're an example of how we should live. We've got to make really good memories, make waves, make our lives happy in ourselves and in our loved ones. Try and protect us and guide us to do that. But that's my personal belief. It's not everybody's. Everybody's got their own belief. Laura Ellen Godfrey. Hiya, sweetie. What I'm getting with you, honey, is a gentleman with glasses. I'm also sensing that he would have worked very hard. I'm also sensing a farm around him. I'm sensing like greenery. I'm sensing all sorts of things like gardens. I'm sensing a house, a big house. And I'm sensing a letter. Was there a letter? Like a letter? It could actually be a newspaper, something he was writing, like a poem or something. I'm getting something to do with that. Also, I'm seeing like a cigarette case. But he's a really, really, really sweet person. Please do get back to me about that, and many blessings to you. I'm just going to wait for your comments to come up. So you're watching Digital Psychic Rachel Gibson. Please do share this page. You do have the opportunity of having a 45-minute reading with me. I will randomly pick. I can see who's shared, and it's just wonderful connecting to you all. Right, someone here says, Nicola Thomas, I'll try one more time. I ousted when you mentioned Dean. My friend took his life, not like him at all. I think he would have had to have had alcohol, drugs too. I can't see the rest of it. Nicole, so is this the guy Dean? Sweetheart, I think it's really, really important because somebody actually did mention your name earlier. It does, like, it's sounding very much like it's associated to you. We had a young fellow come through earlier called Dean. He died. There was drink and drug related I was getting with him. He is trying to connect to his loved one. Nicole, what I will do, if you please do PM me on the Digital Psychic page, we'll talk more in depth so that we can connect you to each other to make sure it is. I will give you information and you will know if that's him. Oh, Nicole. So his name isn't Dean, but his godparent is. Well, yes. I'm getting yes with that. It must be. Because that's all connected. It's association. It's a strong association, especially with a godparent. What I'm going to do, if you can still hold on there, if you're happy for me to discuss it publicly, I will. We did do it publicly. Yep, you're there. I'm going to try and draw him in so that we can get some more information and some more validation, if you don't mind, audience. Right. We've got Dean. He's young, drink, drugs. It's Dean. So Dean is not the name. It is somebody who he knows. Is that correct? What I do is I don't talk to spirits. I will get the information through my mind, but I'm clarifying the information because it's not, I don't really do call outs and stuff. It's just not my way of working. I get it through the third eye, but I really have to concentrate and channel in to try and get as much information as possible. I'm getting a circle of friends. I'm getting people that he was hanging around with. Not particularly the type of people he would have normally hung around with. He wasn't a bad guy. He was a good guy. I sense that he could have worked in a supermarket at some point. I'm sensing that he could have worked as a cashier now and again. I'm sensing that he had a brother. I'm getting a brother. I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a strong headache. He suffered with headaches immensely. He loved music and he liked like Oasis, like that sort of era. That's what I'm getting with this lad. I'm sensing his bedroom. I'm getting a bedroom. I'm getting the colours of blue with him. I'm also seeing checkered shirt. I'm getting a checkered shirt. I'm getting the colours red and white. I'm also getting he liked football. I would imagine his favourite team would have been Reds. That is what I'm getting with him. He occasionally drank and then he did this. He did this. He hung around with bad friends. That's what I was getting. It's very clear information. It is somebody who would 100% have known this person because he's very clear. The images I'm getting are very specific. So I will only give specific information. I will only validate it once I know 100% that could have been this person in spirit who possibly knew a Dean or was called Dean. Hi Heather Ringsmith. Hi sweetie. You're looking for a female, sweetheart. I'm sensing a female around you. I'm sensing somebody who had a lot of stress and anxiety there as well. This lady is sending her love. She said you will know who she is and she is around you. Hello Sabrina, hi. Hi Katie Gardner, hi sweetheart. And what's really wonderful is when I do these live videos, like I get validation live, which is really, really good because I think it's really important. I really try to channel it and try and get as many people as possible. It's the information afterwards. And my husband is building a website to show you all of the validations, everything that's been validated. Hi Pamela. Pamela, you're one of my followers now, aren't you? I get my constant followers. I've only been doing live for a few weeks, but I've already gathered a few followers, which is wonderful. I just love my audience. They're just lovely. Oh, John Lynn, you said about your health, sweetie. I don't talk about health because I'm not a health practitioner. I don't believe in it. I don't think it's fair. And hi, Terry Lynn. Hi from Nova. The reason why I say that, sweetheart, is because I don't think it's fair on you. Just imagine if a psychic said, oh my gosh, you're going to have, your health is deteriorating. Just imagine if somebody said that to you. Just imagine if they said, oh, everything's going to be fine, and then it's not. How's that fair on you? Psychics shouldn't really do that, sweetheart, or do about pregnancies. They shouldn't substitute medical advice. They can give guidance and they can get healing and do healings and do that as a substitute and give guidance, but it's not fair on you. And don't pay people to ask those questions when you can get it for free. It's exactly the same for psychics, really. Like at the end of the day, I actually do believe psychics, if they're good, can get paid and stuff like that, because I think they can save lots of money, stop you from gambling, stop you from drinking, drugs, closure. There's so many reasons why, if it's reasonable, a church can also offer that comfort. And I do not ever, I don't ever do Ouija boards, I don't do anything dark, I promote light. And churches as well are a lovely place to go and get that comfort, which is free. So, and there's health practitioners out there that can help you, and there's also other support agencies that can help you, sweetie. And I'm not saying that because I'm denying support. What I'm saying to you is that believe in yourself, believe in your guidance, and ask for Archangel Michael to assist. And ask for the angels to help you. Okay? Hi, Paddy. Hey, Beatrice. Hey, everybody. Hey, Marina. Hi, Amy. You love some comfort, sweetheart. What's wrong, sweetie? Amy, you're very loved, sweetheart. You've got a lot of angels watching around. You've got lots of protection. Hey, Amy and Tate. Hi, everybody. This is lovely. Hope for some kind of message. Just need to know I'm not alone. I miss this person so much. Sweetie Jessica. Hi. I'm getting a man around you. I'm getting that he was quite young. I'm getting a lad in his 40s. I felt you had a really, really strong connection with this guy. I'm seeing donuts. I'm seeing somebody eating donuts together. What the heck is that? You're very welcome, Jolene. Nicole Thompson, thank you. Nicole, was the information given who you think it is? If you could please get back to me. Wendy Ann Powers is my mum. Happy with my decisions in the spring, moving to Florida and divorcing my abusive husband. Oh my gosh, yes. That's more like a hallelujah, because like, you know, we don't need people abusing our energy. We don't need energy stealers, I call them. You know, abusive relationships, abusive friendships, negative people, people who bully, anything that's negative, just go bye. That's what I do with skeptics and that. It's just like, we don't need these sort of people in our lives because it's just draining our energy. Our energy needs to be lifted. And you need to be around supportive people, people like yourselves too. Hi Erica, because you're all wonderful, beautiful people. Hi Catherine. Hi Tanzim. Tanzim, I can see that you're a healer, sweetheart. That's what's getting with you. Kesley Lynn Nubra. Hi, you said the information you gave me was incorrect. Can you message me to talk? Kesley, the information that I get is from the realms, so I don't ever dismiss it. Because it could mean something somewhere along the line. I don't dismiss information until lots of questions have been asked. What I mean by that is asking other people too. That would be really, really cool. Hi Paddy, but do contact me, PM me once you've done a tiny bit of research. That'd be wonderful. Hi Eva Marie. Do I see you, me and my husband staying together forever? Oh, I think you already know that question, sweetheart. You already got that answer. That's what I'm getting. Hi, Bridget. Yeah, I've had your cousin around me before, haven't I? He's fine and very well, sweetie. Simone Hill, you said you lost 2 friends recently. Oh, bless. Oh, that must be really, really difficult. So, was that one after another? Got like an older than a younger? That's what I was getting with you. Cheryl Morris, anything around me? Cheryl, I always get a lady, I sense a lady and a male around you. I'm always getting a man around you as well, though, who's about 50. Hi, Justine Band, I have a few family in that have passed away. Going through a bad time. Do you have a message for me? Justine, what I'm getting there with you is a gentleman who would wear a cap, and he's quite a funny fella, and I would say he's in his 60s. I'm getting like 68. He would have like had a tweed jacket. This is the type of guy I'm getting around me. Tweed jacket, cap on, light walking. That's what I was getting around you. Please let me know if that information is correct, and I will tune in a little bit more. Thank you. Bev Archer, is it okay to PM me? Yeah, anybody who does want to PM me, please contact myself, PM me via the Digital Psychic page. Don't forget to share, because if you do share, you do get a full 45-minute reading with me. When I say you can PM me, that I will be able to do about 10 minutes, because if you can imagine, I've got like thousands of messages that come through. But what I do is straight after tonight, I actually go through those messages and I read them, and if they're really urgent, I sort of try and get back as soon as possible. But if not, I will get back, but I will read it, if that makes any sense. I can't answer every single person's like total, you know, question for hours, because it would take me forever, but I always try my best. So thank you, sweetheart, but yeah, please do that. Simone Hill, you said they went together. Was the one taller, like I'm getting a male and a female? That's what I'm sensing. Because I'm seeing this image, and I don't know why I'm seeing this image, but that's what the image is I'm getting. Chev, you said, what will I do with my life, sweetie? I think a lot of decisions that we need to make in life need to be for the best. They need to be healthy. We need to think about today. We need to not worry too much about the future. We need to think about today. And when we've like lost our loved ones, it makes things so much harder because we're always sensing a loss. We always feel, oh, they're not around us. Like, keep hold of the good memories. Make sure you remember the good times. Go back to that memory. A lot of our loved ones will still do what they did here. And you know, they'll be around. They'll show you that smell. They'll comfort you when you're not happy. You might not sense it. What I ask people to do is try and channel into your own senses, because this sense that I use, we've all got. It's not just given to me. We were all born with it. We're all born with that. And what was I thinking the other day? You know, I'll tell you what, I want to talk about this subject. And I don't know how people are going to respond to it, but I was just thinking about it today, about the soul, and I was thinking about transgender, right? And I was thinking, when some people that I know that are transgender feel like they're in another body, right? And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, our souls come back, and sometimes they come back in different forms, because our body is just an empty shell. It is absolutely just a shell. Our souls are so clever. It's just a massive matter. And I just find that incredible. And also when I'm communicating with people, especially because I don't know who you are, I don't know if people's Facebook profiles are real, I don't know, sometimes get people with blank profiles, all sorts of things. And what I do recommend is that you always keep your Facebook to friends only. Don't show the public your Facebook. Because skeptics would say, oh, you've been through that person's Facebook, you could have got information from Facebook. I think it's a security measure. We should all keep as private as possible with our Facebooks, because there will be psychics out there possibly that could do that. I don't do that. So it's really, 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 really important to like take care of ourselves and ensure that's what we do, if that makes sense. Because there's always going to be people who are going to go, oh, well, you got that information from there. And it's like, no, really? But I think it's really important. So what I'm saying is, when I'm looking through those profiles sometimes, the pictures, when they're coming into my message box, I get like somebody with blank faces and stuff like this. And I sense straight away, like, female, male. And the soul, I think, is joined as well. You know, like yin and yang, that the soul is feminine and masculine too. So I was just wondering what you thought of that. Like, you know, can the soul actually go into a different form later? So when you're a female this time, can you be a male the next time? Because a lot of people who's transgender believe, they really do, and that is fair enough, that they're in a different body. I just wanted to know how you felt about that. It was just something I was thinking about. Sharon, you said I've lost 8 people since the 16th of January. 4 family members, 4 friends, going through a bad time right now. Oh my gosh, that's an awful lot of people to lose in such a short space of time. I think, sweetheart, what you need to do is PM me, because, like, obviously I would get a whole load coming in then, and that would take quite a while. So please do PM me, sweetheart, so I can try and help you there. Cheryl just said, are my customers happy when they pass over? Yes, sweetie, they are. They're very happy. You're an angel. I sense you're a very angelic being. So yes, they would be extremely, extremely happy. That's what I'm getting around you. Alicia said, I just want to say you're amazing. Thank you for sharing. You're very welcome. You're all very welcome. Oh, Kelly Kipper, you're feeling low. What's wrong, sweetie? I'm sensing you've got all sorts of issues going on there. I'm not going to discuss it here because I don't think it's fair to talk about people's private lives, not public. And I think, you know, a lot of times people hit an extreme low in their life. Sometimes, you know, it's affected by the moon and that. There is like a different moon around, I think. I don't do all of that stuff. I don't do a lot of research into it. I used to, but I think in there a new moon or something like that, it will affect our energies. The moon can affect our energies, and also where planets are positioned and stuff like that, because we are affected by the universe. That's what we're made up of. It's all about the universe. All the soul, everything, matter, everything is universe. So that could be why you're hitting a really low vibration. So we need meditation, and we need connection to people like, you know, everybody on here. Connect to really positive, nice people. Stay away from any negative energy, because that's what happens. Oh, Kiri said, I just feel a spirit with me, but I don't know who it is. I'm getting the name Keith then given to me, sweetheart. Why was that? I was given Keith to you. That was what I was getting. I'm not sure even if you know this person. This person's around you for some reason. Very, very interesting. That's what I'm getting. So there you go. Hi, Kim. Tiffany's asking what's my future hold. If you've watched any of my live videos before, what I always say is don't look into the future too much, because what happens then is we haven't actually balanced out yesterday and today. That's so, like, it's really important to concentrate on yesterday and today, and to deal with positive. Just think future positive. Literally just think my future is positive, and make changes every day. Try and make a little change that can make your life better. And it's easy for me to say, I know, because some people are in awful situations, and you know, you can't, it's not just as easy as that. It's not just like, oh, you know, like my life is going to change, Rachel, like a click of the finger, because that's not true. Sometimes we need support and stuff like that. It's about making those positive changes though, thinking that you want it to change. Try and think how you can take little baby footsteps to make positive changes. It could simply be waking up, looking in the mirror and going, do you know what, I'm wonderful. Positive affirmations. You've said you're wonderful. You're going to attract more wonderful around you. It's having that self-belief. But for some people, like with depression and stuff like that, that's really not as easy as what I've said. Sometimes people need additional support, so there's lots of support out there. For suicide, we have in the UK places like the Samaritans. You know, if it's drug related, we've got Frank in the UK. It must be like that in the USA and other places. There's lots of support out there that people can access, and I beg you to always access support if you require it. It's very important. Sometimes people hit a crisis. Don't hit a crisis. Always seek support before that crisis happens. Natasha, sweetheart, I sent a PM to me. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, and Kim's saying she's been down since her parents passed away. I sense they were a lovely, 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 happy couple as well. And I think there's a photograph, and it's done like almost like in a different background. I'm sensing a brown background, and I'm sensing like a really lovely dress. That's what I'm sensing around that. It was absolutely gorgeous picture I saw then. Someone, like a couple who were totally in love. Oh yeah, someone just said there that they've been contacting me and they've got the automated message. The automated message is for prospective clients in the future that I'm going to be working with, because I'm not going to always be able to give my free time. And obviously, if I'm going to give my free time, it's going to be snippets of information, 5 minutes only if it's free. So don't worry, I will still see it. I still see the messages. Hi Tammy, hi sweetie, hi Donna Barrett. Things have been happening in my house that shouldn't happen. Had a priest around who blessed my house, but still happening. Oh, Donna. I was getting really tense neck ache then as well with that. Have you used that yet? Donna, have you used the sage yet, sweetheart, where we cleanse it out? The priest can't remove it. I'm wondering how you're going to get rid of it. Is it because it's unusual when figures can't get rid of it? Have you used the sage yet, sweetie? Because that's what the native Indians would use. It smells really funny, but it's really, really, really good. I would advise you to use that. It could be that somebody's used something like tools in the house, because when we communicate, really we should be only using, in my opinion, the third eye there. Tools and that, don't use them. It could be something like that where the energies come from using something. So it's energy from ourselves using a object. That's not from a good source. Because the angelic realm wouldn't work like that. It sends love and light. It doesn't need to touch. So like now, I don't need to touch an object. An object's been touched loads of times. This is like an object's energy, isn't it? So you can attract energy from an object because it's matter. What I'm saying, anything from light in the angelic realm wouldn't need to use it. So I don't know if people have been trying to do that and it's created lots of bad energies in your home. But what I'm sensing with that is this. I'm also maybe saying to you, maybe go to a spiritualist church. Sometimes it could take, say, four psychics, 4 mediums to actually go in and spread the light and get it out. One priest might not have been enough. That's what I'm getting with that, sweetie. Hi Liz, darling. My sister passed 15 years ago, leaving behind a 2-month-old daughter. Fast forward that daughter. My niece is now 15 and having a very difficult time. So your sister passed 15 years ago, and she left her 2-month-old daughter, she's now 15, who's having a very difficult time. Sweetheart, she would be having an awful time, especially because she lost her mum at the age of 2 months old. She would be wanting to know exactly what she was like. What I'm sensing around that is a really, really lovely, beautiful woman, but I'm being shown a scar. I'm sensing a scar with this lady who sends her love. Your daughter might, her daughter might need bereavement counselling, possibly, and support. There are services out there that can help. So I think if you can Google it and put in bereavement counselling for young people, they should be able to help. But that's what I was sensing. She needs closure and stuff like that. It's a really difficult time. And being 15 is a difficult time regardless. It's an awfully difficult time. Bless you and bless your family. Bless her. Good. Lots of people PM'd me. I sent a message to help and sent it to the correct place. You receive it as long as you ask me to PM you. It's a free message, or do I have to pay? Thanks. Sharon. Like I was explaining earlier, sweetie, I get about thousands of views and I get thousands of inboxes. I will get through those messages. When I've asked for payment in the future with prospective clients, I'm building a prospective clients list and I'm already getting booked up. That is for like 15 minutes reading, 25-minute reading, and an hour reading. If I'm giving free readings out, I will be able to give you snippet information that you require. It will be really, really quick and stuff like that, but it will be information that will help you validate. It will give you enough closure. It's quite a long time. Even 5 minutes, me speaking 5 minutes, that's quite a long time. It's only because I need to be getting on with everybody else's as well, because I'm not going to reach everybody, so I do it really, really quick. If anybody has had a reading with me, they will know that the information I give validates things, because I never get it incorrect. It's quite hard when you're live because you've got so much coming at you. You've got so many energies, you've got so many people wanting to connect. It's a lot harder than when you're doing it one-to-one. And it's not just about me pulling in service for future business at all. I will be doing this every single night because I think it's really, really, really important for people to get closure. That's one thing I believe in, and it's something that I'm very passionate about. And we're setting up a website so that other spiritualists can come in, because obviously, like I've realised since doing this that there's so many people out there are still trying to come to terms with losing somebody. So what I'm going to do is set up a website, and I've already got 3 psychics that are going to be coming in. They're not going to be charging. They're going to come in, and we're also going to have a support area. And in that support area is where you can all talk as well. So that you can watch live, go away, and then you can talk. And then say if I found, like speaking about Dean earlier, and I don't find who this person is connected to and stuff like that, I'll have a missing energy post, like a missing spirit post, so that people can come in there and go, oh, that's mine, that was mine. And then they've got that message, because I think it's really, really, really important. What I don't believe in, and what a lot of psychics are doing, is they're going like this. They're going, hi, I'm such and such, and tonight I'm going to give you a reading. And then they'll give you like, oh, yeah, that's your mother. And then they'll go, can you please text da 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 da, right? And charging people a lot of money for information that's not even from the person they're thinking it's from. And I just think, that's premium course, it's premium rate, it's £10. It's just, what a load of baloney that is. I'm not mentioning any names. I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, so who are they speaking with? Is that fair? Is that fair to just go, okay, blah, 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 in a text? Because I don't think, personally, I just don't think that's quality. It's not quality, because where's the aftercare? Where's the love? Where's the kindness? Where's the closure? Where's the community? Where's the enlightenment? Where's the light? So I'm just saying that the time I'm giving, I'm trying to ensure the more quality with that. And with the one-to-one readings, it's like a lot of people are quite happy to pay to have like real extensive readings, but I will promise, and I promise, that I will get back to people, and I will try and give that time. Because what I don't want is people phoning people, paying lots of money over texts, and you just getting most probably a random email or a random text that actually could be preempted, and could actually, even if you think about it, they might be telling the same person the same information if it's text. Like if right, so I'm going live now. After the show, I will guarantee you I'll have loads and loads and loads of PMs, right? I spend after this show about a good hour going through all of those messages, right? So say if I was really popular and I had, say, 100,000 people watching me and people are texting me, that must be thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of texts. How can that be humanly possible to go through all those texts? So they would have a team of people or generated messages. Because I'm not getting that. That is not the way to do it in my book, because it's about quality. So when I do this, it's not just about that. We are building a website. We're going to build a community so that we can reach out to all of you. So that's what I'm hoping. And gathering all the different spiritualists, because there's lots and lots of psychics out there as well that love, love, love to do what they do. And free. There's lots of people who do it for free, because it's only right. Anyway, my angels, I'm so sorry I've not been able to reach to the loved ones that you've been looking for tonight, but I am in the process of trying to reach as many as possible and getting this website out and everything. Please do share, because I do randomly pick somebody every day to have a full reading with me. Lots of light, lots of love, and lots of blessings. Night. Take care, and don't forget that they're with you, not me. Night.